Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm having some technical difficulties this morning. I'll tell you what.
Hey, but you got it though. You
Oh,
got it. It's all good.
Joe, welcome. How's it going, bud?
Going good, man. Going good.
Excellent. Appreciate everybody being here. Let's get the look at this. Even my mouse just died. Oh my God, what is going on right now? Here we go. Let's get all the preliminaries out of the way. If you're new to Crypto Coin Mindset here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick that bell icon, click the all so you get notified every time I'm live. And don't forget, you're coming in, you're going out, whatever, smash up that like button. Appreciate that. And feel free, join us in the live chat. Having your questions and comments is always helpful to the stream. So appreciate all of that. Hey, Tech Man in the house. Appreciate seeing you. Good morning, sir. Always good to have you. Badell. Holy crap. Normally you don't come in this time of the day. Oh, glad to see you. Yes, smash up them likes. Yes, please. Appreciate that. Chris Hanley in the house. Chris, welcome. Appreciate you. And Crypto Candy. There you go. What's up, Badell? Yeah, see, even it's like Badell's never here this time of the day. I love it. And of course, looking at you there, Joe. There you go.
Sweet.
Appreciate you. All right. Hey, everybody, thanks for being here. Welcome to Crypto Market Mondays. This is something where Joe from Trade Intuition and I are trying to start out. This is kind of the flagship week, I guess, to talk about whatever the news events happen to be, and then how are they affecting the markets and that kind of thing. So we're going to get into all of that right now. Just to let's take a quick gander at CoinGecko real quick, and you can see. Look at this. There is like no red in the market here at this point. None. Look at this. We'll scroll down to the top 100 here. Well, I lied. Render's down. Speaking of render, you can vote for that. It's one of the DCA things on Crypto on the Rocks every Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't even know what that is. Joe, you got any idea what the hell that is?
I forget what it is, but I know it's big though. We made money on that one multiple times. Yeah, I forget what it is though.
Wow, I've not even heard of it. Okay, so I lied. There's very little red in the markets. Flare.
There's nothing big though. It's not like 5% or
no, none of it is. But so for the most part, we're all green here. It's just green across the board, and it's kind of been that way. Since yesterday, pretty much, right, Joe? I mean,
right?
Yeah. We got a couple more comments coming in here. What do we got? Dave P in the house. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Appreciate having you here. And I appreciate always new people. Don't forget, smash those likes, smash them up. All right. So listen, I originally, Joe and I were going to just talk like CPI numbers because the CPI report came out at the end of last week. And we'll touch on it real quick before Joe gets into the whole market analysis thing. But listen, you guys, I mean, I don't care if you're living under a rock. You've heard at this point about the assassination attempt on former President Trump over the weekend. And lots of information still coming to light with regard to that. Matter of fact, myself and Badell were live shortly after it happened, and we're trying to get the information out live as it was going on. And this link to that live stream in the description below or on the side, depending how you're watching this. And so go ahead and check that out. I might be doing another one. I'll let you guys know. I'll put it out there. I'll put it in my newsletter. Matter of fact, if you're not signed up for the newsletter, so you need to do that. Link in the description below. That way you get notified when these kind of events happen and that kind of thing. But let me bring up a couple of screens here. On that live stream, we were talking about the potential for them setting up like a GoFundMe for the victims, because there was one victim who lost his life, and as far as I'm aware, 2 that were injured, and I think still in the hospital at this point. Last reports I saw, and via President Trump here. They set up a GoFundMe for that. And I love this picture. I'm sorry. This picture is just perfect. Perfect. And I think, and Joe, feel free, put your 2 cents in here, but I feel like this picture is like what's given the United States a kind of renewed sense of patriotism.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that like this is the most patriotic picture. Like you couldn't even try to recreate what
right.
the power, the stand up and fight, just everything that's going on in this picture. And when I first saw this, I was like, oh, they must have photoshopped this, or like first I didn't know what was going on. And I saw the picture, it's like, oh, it's an ad campaign or it's patriotic. And then I started seeing what happened. Then of course I start getting all the information as far as your live stream that day. I was like, oh wow, this really happened. This is a real picture. But yeah, I mean, this right here is the most, and this will go down in history as the most patriotic picture ever.
Yep. I mean, we still got, let's just be honest. And listen, I know I didn't put links in the description, but I've done numerous live streams with regard to this 2024 being a crypto election. But this, and quite frankly, that was pushed very much to the forefront. Thank you to former President Trump. I think that, this voting block, I mean, crypto fits perfectly into the whole United States patriotic, don't tread on me voting block. Right? I mean,
oh yeah.
I mean, it's just like boom. Anyway, I know I'm getting off track. That's this. We're getting a little sidetracked here, but again, I wanted to bring this picture up, and there's a tweet on Twitter, if you're on X, Twitter, whatever the hell they're calling themselves. That right here, you click the picture, it takes you right to the GoFundMe. But I'm about to bring up the GoFundMe page right now, and I'm going to put the address into the live chat. Unfortunately, I didn't see it in time to get it into the show notes, so I'm going to put it in the live chat. So let me just get that right now. Sorry, give me one second.
While you're doing that, one thing that I really love about Donald Trump and just these other candidates that are coming up that are talking about crypto is when you think of crypto and then you think of the government. The government, of course, has their money, their fiat. They want to control you. Then you have crypto, which will set you free. And then to have these candidates talk about crypto almost goes against the government, because the government wants to put that thumb on you and oh, you're against us. Well, we're going to close down your bank account.
Yep.
Oh, you want to take out all your money? Well, you have to make an appointment, and then you can only take out a quarter of it. But with crypto, I mean, that's the way of the future. So whenever I hear these candidates talking about crypto, man, I love it. I love it. Because again, that's the true freedom that we should all have, in my opinion.
Amen. That's how you're autonomous. That's how you're sovereign.
Right.
That's how you yeah, exactly. And here's the GoFundMe page, right? You got that? Yeah, there it is. I did just put it into the live chat, the link. And look at this. I mean, oops, sorry.
That's amazing.
You got almost $4 million in here already. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's absolutely insane. I love it.
Yeah, same here.
I mean, and I know, listen.
Their goal was only 1 million. They've already going to 4.
Yeah, surpassed that. And I believe continue to surpass that. Anybody losing their life going to a flipping political rally is, I don't even got words. I don't even have words. It's like you're out there exercising your rights. Hell, you're just assembling to listen to a candidate who's running for political office. And the next thing you know, you're being shot at. What is wrong in this country? Well, that was the whole idea of my last live stream, and like why I said I may do another one. But I mean, what happened to these people should never happen in this country. Just should never, ever happen. So if you're looking to donate, I know some people who were watching my live stream the other night with regard to this were looking for like a GoFundMe page. I don't think it was set up at that point. But I'm, for the rest of this week at least, and going forward potentially, I'll have the link for this in all of my videos and live streams. So right now it's in the live chat. Let's just check what's going on here. Yes, exactly. You get that information out there so people who want to donate can donate. Crypto Candy saying, I tell you, I never had any interest in Donald Trump. And I already see where this is going. And this has been the sentiment from a lot of people. But I'm thinking that if he does what he says he's going to do with the crypto landscape, I'm in. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and this is just, showdown. Yes, exactly. Big showdown. Let's see. It's already does this. It hit the last 4 years. I have apology letters from the IRS. Yeah, see? Yeah, from mistakes. Well, because, I mean, they're making it up as they go. He's talking about taxation and that kind of thing with regard to crypto. And well, they're making it up as they go because there is no regulation and all this other stuff. So I know we promised we're talking to markets today, and we've spent the first like almost 15 minutes talking about everything. But honestly, like that GoFundMe, that's important. We'll come back to that at the end. I'll put it back in the live chat again at the end. But right now, let's at least jump to this, and then we'll talk the potential Trump effect, and then we'll let Joe take the show here. Right here, the government put out the CPI numbers, basically going down to 3% last week. Which, I'm sorry, if you follow anything with the government, you know that these CPI numbers are a bunch of bullshit. You know that they're fudged. They change what's in the basket of goods all the time. And now listen, before I get hate in the comments, I'm aware that sometimes you got to take things in out of the basket, put new things in the basket because technology changes. So like, you got to put a cell phone in there now versus a typewriter. I get it. I understand. But for the most part, they don't put in the stuff that needs to be in these CPI numbers, like food, like fuel, like, I mean, to some degree, housing, because the way they calculate the rental and housing is just screwed as well. And in this particular tweet here, again, link to this is in the description as well. I mean, some of the real-time numbers right here. Car insurance up 19.5%. Transportation up 9.4%. Hospital services up 6.9%. Look at this. I mean, it's just insane. Just insane. Any thoughts on this, Joe? Am I off base? I mean, if I'm off base, feel free, bud.
No, you're exactly right. They take out things just so they can fudge the numbers. And then it's so funny too, because then Powell, I believe it was the last month or the month before that, I was covering it, and then sure enough, in the statement, he says pretty much like, I don't know why the American people aren't happy right now because like the numbers are good, the economy is doing good. Yeah. And I'm thinking, what economy do you live in? Like I know that people are suffering and having to not buy as much food as what they used to because the money's worth less. Not only that, but everything's more expensive. The only reason things are more expensive because now the production is more expensive. And for me, I get so heated on this topic because the only reason we have inflation, the only reason is not because our employment rate is too high, which is dumb. They want to reduce the employment rate. So basically they're saying we need people to be not working to get fired so that they're not making all this money. So they're not buying all these vacations and buying all these furniture and cars and everything. Yep. So it doesn't drive the economy. So you reduce the ability to buy, which will reduce the amount of stuff being sold, which would reduce the amount of being produced. So it's like a trickle effect. Yes. But the thing is, what gets me so upset, the only reason we have inflation and the only reason we are in this amount of trouble is because of the government. The government prints the money. Yes. Oh, there's another war? Oh, sure. We had no business in it, but let's go ahead and give you $17 trillion billion, even though we have homeless vets, even though we have, women's battered shelter, whatever, all these things that we could be doing for us,
That's
make
right.
us stronger. Well, we're giving all this money out, but we don't even have money. It's okay. We just print it.
Yeah,
We
it's
just
all
put in
debt.
some more numbers. And because we do that, now we're reducing the value of our money, which creates inflation. So basically the government is punishing us for what they are doing. And if they want to help out, reduce your annual salaries. Start from there. Not only that, stop giving money to all these other countries who really don't even help us.
And they don't like us.
No. So, man, that gets me heated so bad. But yeah, when it comes to inflation, so I didn't understand any of this stuff. I didn't until I started getting into crypto. And man, I'm so grateful for crypto. But I started watching as far as the CPI, the PPI. And then another thing that I had to watch was the unemployment rate. And then when I heard Powell say, well, we need the unemployment rate to go up, I was like, wait, that didn't make any sense. And I started researching it. I was like, oh, he wants the unemployment to go, so we don't have money to buy. And then it's like,
and that's when you see all the dots connecting. You see all the dots connecting.
Is that is because of the government, the problem we're in, we're the ones suffering, and we need to get fired from our job because now there's not so many vacations being ordered. So now as a person who does vacations, an agent, well, now there's not enough work coming in for me. So now from full-time, I go to part-time. And now there goes all my benefits. And then what about kids? And then it gets me so mad. It's because of them. My opinion.
Well, no, you're spot on. I'm sorry, you just are, because look what they did. I'm just going to point out a couple of things, and for anybody who questions it, go back in my YouTube channel. I did live streams, and all the references to everything is in the descriptions. Look what they did with the last unemployment numbers. You were just mentioning unemployment. Oh, we're up. What was it? 400,000 jobs or something like that. Right. Well, when you dig into the numbers, the actuality of that is, no, those are all part-time jobs, first off, and you lost over 600,000 full-time jobs. But they don't promote that because, oh my God, that people would be like, what the is going on, right? And then the other thing you were saying, and I love how you said it, I don't know what economy he's living in. And you're right, because the average person can't even wrap their head around what the hell is this guy talking about, right? But think about it. He and all these people sitting in DC and their cronies are literally the closest to the money printer. Yep. So the Cantaloupe effect takes place, and they get the biggest benefit from the money printing. They get the biggest benefit. So for them, the economy's great. The economy's awesome. And they can just print as much money as they want. Yellen went on when this whole thing, shit fandango, started with Israel and Palestine, right? Went on, we can fund two wars on two fronts, we'll just print the money. You know what I'm saying? These are the people running the show. So,
one of my old buddies, he would say this all the time, and it would get me so mad. He was a multi many times over multi-millionaire, and he would say, money only solves money problems. And I look at, and that's relating to what we're talking about now. It's like only people with money say that. Yes. Because money, it solves my food, it solves my rent or my mortgage or my house, car payment, or
my this, my that. Yeah.
Only the rich people say, oh, money only solves money problems. And it's the same thing with all these people that are really close to the money printer. Oh no, the economy's great. Like, what are you talking about? No, like there's no issue buying food or paying for gas. There's no issue with that. Oh
yeah, exactly.
You're in a different world than I am, because I'll tell you what, it's pretty hard. So
amen. And I am with you, Joe. I don't care about PPI. Yeah, exactly. Until now, right? Until now, you're in crypto, and that's the rest of the sentence right there. Now, like you said, you got into crypto, and you're like, holy crap! What? Yeah. And it does. It opens your eyes. It opens your eyes. And the answer to Tech Man's question asking if anybody watched Biden on Sunday, I saw enough to say I better turn it off before I do. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, we're getting way off topic here a little bit. So I definitely want to get into the market. So we touched on CPI potentially being part of, what's going on. I really do believe that there is a Trump effect, like we mentioned earlier, with regard to the renewed sense of patriotism here in the country, and the market saying, yes, this guy needs to win, and we will be more prosperous because of that. Joe, take it away and go whatever direction you want, brother. You want your screen up for the charts? Yeah. All right, hang on. There we go.
So this is Bitcoin, and of course, it's just been going up since.
Is that not it? That's the only chart I see. Sorry.
Yeah, this is the one. So this is Bitcoin, and it's been going up ever since the attempted assassination, and we were at resistance. We were at resistance prior to what happened over the weekend. Yep. Then, of course, the event happened, and now the markets just went crazy. It went absolutely nuts. Now, granted, this is a very small move, but for Bitcoin, these candles, even though they're small, for Bitcoin, these are really nice, big green candles. We had this is a resistance zone. I never changed it, but this is a resistance zone, and it broke right through our resistance zone. I was thinking, prior to what happened this weekend, I was thinking that, if we did break up here, we'd do this, trade into this range for a little bit, and then break out. On yesterday's live stream, somebody had asked me, is this possibly a bear trap? I said, well, we have to wait. We have to wait for at least 3 to maybe 4-hour candles to close in this area, and then possibly maybe 1 or 2 come up here for us to see if this is truly a bear trap. And sure enough, this is now officially a bear trap. We had several candles, 2 in here, and then now we have almost 3. This still have an hour and a half to go.
Hey, Joe, could I ask a quick, or have you clarify something real quick?
Yeah.
For those who might be new here who don't do trading, could you explain briefly what a bear trap is?
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, as far as a bear trap, basically it's when the price action crosses below a support level, this is our support zone. So the price action crossed underneath this, and a bear trap. So right now it's bearish. It means bad, going down. And it was staying here, so it continued to look bearish. But once it breaks above our level, or in this case, our zone, it pretty much tricked everybody who was bearish, who thought the price was going to keep on going down to 50, 52, which I still hope it does go down there. But so what it's doing is it tricked everybody who was bearish or had a bearish sentiment, and now it's gone up. And now whenever we have not just one candle, but multiple candles, so right here we have 1, 2, 3, so we're at 12 hours plus. When this closes, we'll be at 16 hours that we would have been above the level or our zone, which would cause this to be a bear trap. So people say all the bears got trapped. So what that means is everybody who was bearish got tricked, because it's not bearish anymore. Now it's turning to be bullish.
Yeah.
Now,
thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Paperclip, welcome, sir. Appreciate you.
Yes, definitely. So now, if we were to go to a higher time frame, let's go to the daily time frame. What people are going to start seeing, I know it's kind of messy, but what people are going to start seeing, if they haven't already seen it, is they're going to start seeing this is a shoulder, this is a head, and then possibly, more days go by. If it does come back into this area, or even if it comes up here, people who trade patterns, I don't trade patterns, but people who do trade patterns, they will squint their eyes, tilt their head, maybe stand on their head, just to kind of see something. They really do. I used to be that one. I'm not going to lie. But now I trade off of support and resistance. All these are levels. If it breaks a level, you go to the next level. If it breaks under a level, then you go to the next level. But what these pattern traders do, they'll see so it doesn't even matter if the price actually comes down here into this green zone or above it, they're still going to call this more than likely a head and a shoulder. And then they'll do their neckline, and they'll do a measured move somewhere around here to our resistance zone. But in my opinion, the best and safest way to trade is support resistance. Now, all these patterns, it's just support resistance, but they put a name to it, which gives them a false sense of security in my opinion. All right. So looking at Bitcoin right now, it is looking bullish. It's looking very bullish. Will it remain? So I actually drew this, I believe it was yesterday on my stream yesterday, saying that, once it goes through this area, this is our level of resistance. Our next level, if it breaks through this area, and, past 2 days it has, our level of 64. So now, since this is our next level, if the price action comes down, bounces here, or even breaks up from here, it needs to close above here. Now, the higher the time frame you close, the stronger the support resistance. In this case, is on the daily. So if we were to close here on the daily time frame, it's great. If we close on the 4-hour time frame, it's still good, not as great as the daily, because the higher the time frame you have, the stronger the support resistance. So that's pretty much that. But that's my breakdown on Bitcoin right now. We're looking very bullish, so it's looking good. It's looking strong. It just needs to remain above our level between 61.9 and 60.2. So that's my breakdown on that.
Gotcha. And we've seen, again, since everything was going on, a lot of money flow into the cryptocurrency space, period.
Right.
Like I said, again, that's why everything pretty much is green in the market right now. I mean, hopefully we continue to see that, because we got a lot of people chomping at the bit to see the bull cycle
right
kicking off here.
Whenever Bitcoin's green, the market's green.
Yeah.
Whenever Bitcoin is red, the market's red. Yep. So now there are some coins that will be green, even though Bitcoin is red. But for the most part, the easiest way to look at it, when Bitcoin's doing good or well, then of course the alts are doing the same.
I agree.
And vice versa.
I agree. And again, just reminding everybody, make sure you smash up that like button. Appreciate you, and subscribe if you're new. But Joe is going to tell us about what else he's got going today. I mean, we know that he normally does his live stream 3 p.m. Eastern every day, and you really should be watching that. I'm just saying, link is in the description as always for his channel. But Joe's got some other stuff going on. Take it away, Joe. Tell everybody.
Yeah, so today I'm going to be on Trading Wars. Very excited about that. And it's where there's a lot of really great traders on there. They had BitBoy, they had Crypto Lifer, they have Crypto Crow, they have Crypto Blood, just Army Piper, Trade Fly, a whole bunch of YouTubers that are traders. And I'm actually going to put the link. I should have got it already. I forgot. But
you're reading my mind. I was going to ask if you had the link.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually put that in our private chat, because I'm not sure. I'll try to post it in the comments.
If you can, if not, put it in the private chat, and I'll bring it over. Oh, I think you got it.
Okay.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, so it's going to be today at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And normally, so here's the concept of the show. It's made to make you fail. And if you succeed, then that's like great. And it could be luck, it could be the market, it could be your skills, it could be whatever. They make you trade with very high leverage on a very short time frame. So for me, I'm used to trading 3x leverage, 5x leverage, and every once in a while 10, 20, but usually 3 to 5x higher time frames. 1 hour, 4 hours, what I normally look at. I enter on the 15-minute. Well, this past weekend, I've been doing some homework. So I'm looking at different ways to trade, because my trading style is for a longer time period. But here I have to be, to the minute. So I've actually picked up 2 different trading styles or indicators that I've been studying for the past, few days, doing practice trades. And so far I've been doing pretty good. So very happy with that. And hopefully I make it past the first show. We'll see.
We'll see.
Right.
Hey, and you guys could have watched some of his trading live on After Hours Crypto, because that he started his practicing on Friday.
Yeah. And After Hours Crypto, guys, if you're not part of the Patreon, After Hours Crypto, it's so the people who know me, they know I have stories, and I got story time. And of course, everybody here knows I got story time too. But on after hours, I do story time that I don't do anywhere else, not even on my channel. So just kind of give you all a heads up. If y'all are interested in that, make sure to join the Patreon. It gets kind of crazy. So I'll just put it this way. Yeah, I just put it this way. I could not, even if I wanted to, I could not run for Congress or any political parties. So give you a heads up.
You could. These days you could easily do it.
And I have a story for this Friday too. Something that happened this past weekend. Ooh. So
boy. I can't wait.
It's a big one.
Can't wait. And there you go. Dave saying you got this. Yes. We're gonna hopefully you guys all tune in and watch Joe on Trading Wars. Again, link is in the live chat. So go ahead and look, Joe's a beast, no doubt. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be trying to tune in myself. I want to watch. Gotta see.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Nothing else. It's where of course again, Crypto Crow's gonna be there. So many great people in the crypto space. So it's if nothing else, you'll be making more friends. So looking forward to that.
It'll be fun. If nothing else, it's gonna be fun for you because you ain't doing the leverage, but you can watch the guys who are.
Right. And then actually this morning I did it again I did it yesterday and then this morning too for my private group. I put the stream to where it was on YouTube, a private stream though, and just me practicing. And today I think we entered only 2 trades and both of them were successful. So that's good. And I was trying to do it only for like an hour and a half, just kind of mimicking what the show would be. So 2 successful trades and I'll take it.
Nice. All right. Well, I mean, that's pretty much what I got, Joe. Do you have anything else you want to throw out about the markets or anything else?
Just make sure to have a stop loss because it could get choppy. This may be a fake out to where it just dumps. Everybody's getting super bullish. Everybody's opening up a lot of trades, whether it's futures or just regular trades. It could turn at any moment. Nothing is a guarantee. You could have indicators saying it's going to the moon. You could have people on YouTube saying it's going to the moon. But remember, level for level. Have stop losses. Right now, it's still not the best time to trade. Now, granted, do not let FOMO get to you. Don't let greed get to you. Don't let envy, jealousy, all those emotions, do not let them get to you because I guarantee it, there's going to be a lot of people on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere else, all these private groups that are showing all these crazy results. And here you've been sitting on the sideline. So what do you want to do? Because that greed kicks in. You want to start entering trades or maybe even joining their groups or my group or whoever's group. You want to do that. And then you get in, the market dumps, you're already in trades and you're losing. Don't get greedy. Just wait, and there's so many things that we go over, on the streams and stuff. But yeah, it's okay if you miss a trade. It's okay. So that's really all I got to say.
Okay, fair enough. One last time, I'm just going to put it up on the screen, and I just put it into the live chat. For those who are interested in donating for the victims of the Pennsylvania shooting at the Trump rally, again, link in the live comments, and here it is up on the screen. So again, they were looking for $1 million. They are up to almost $4 million. And it's definitely a worthy cause. No amount of money can replace lives, but you know what? When someone's taken like just unexpectedly, you need to be able to secure things, and sometimes that money helps.
Yeah, never take your days for granted because you never know what could happen. You can have a stroke. You can have a heart attack. You can be in an accident. Somebody could just be crazy and unalive you. So just be very careful. And just, make sure to tell your loved ones you love them. Like you never want to go mad. So just stuff like that.
Yes, paperclip. Indeed. All right. Well, that's gonna do it. Again, appreciate everybody being here. Make sure you smash up that like button. Subscribe if you're new, and if all goes well, next Monday we'll not only be live here on this channel but on Joe's channel. So we'll try and put the technicals together.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. I hope this was helpful. Have a great beginning of your week, and we'll see you soon.
Take care.
Take care.